on the terminal screen, the master deed to the whole machine. The encryption is heavy, the data is locked, the floor goes quiet, the foremen are shocked. Sealed shut 7 layers deep, the board is sweating, the servers weep. Who has the clearance? Who holds the key to open the ledger and bankrupt the fee? The 7-point lock, the master override. The system is failing, nowhere to hide. The architect steps to the terminal face, the lion, the lamb, reclaiming the space. Authorization accepted. Every manager tried, every hacker failed. Against the encryption, their logic paled. You can't buy the code with the Syndicate's gold. You can't forge a signature this old. The blood on the floor is the only password. The final eviction is finally heard. The 7-point lock, the master override. The system is failing, nowhere to hide. The architect steps to the terminal face, the lion, the lamb, reclaiming the space. Authorization accepted. He takes the ledger, he breaks the code, the network shatters, the mainframe overloads. The first seal cracks. Decryptions, sequence, initiated. Seal 1, seal 2. The sprawl is coming down. The audit is active. The first walk through the boardroom doors, white suit, clean hands, settling the scores. He didn't bring a weapon, he brought the crown, taking the CEO, taking the town. Hostile takeover, the ink is wet, collecting the balance on the Syndicate's debt. Seal 2 cracks, the security fails. The second liquidator pulling the nails. Red light flash on the factory floor. He takes the piece, he leaves the sword. The sprawl turns on itself. The union breaks, every man fighting for the copper he takes. The 4 liquidators are Sublevel 5, ground 0. Do you hear them? They're in the Foundation. Sublevel 5, ground 0. Do you hear them? They're in the Foundation. Poured in the concrete, buried in the floor. The ones who wouldn't bow to the Syndicate war. Underneath the altar of the assembly line, they are screaming through the rebar, demanding the time. How long, oh master, true and just, until you judge the sprawling, turn the boardroom to dust? How long until you audit the blood they shed? They hand them white coveralls and put them to bed. Just a little longer. The shift isn't done. Wait for the signal, wait for the crack. The architect is taking the facility back. Structural failure, the sixth lock breaks. The pillars give out and the whole floor shakes. The smokestacks choke out the light of the sun. The emergency strobes bleed red on the run. There is nowhere to clock out, nowhere to hide. The vault is ripped open, the gates are blown wide. Every mountain of profit, every island of greed, violently shifted and stripped of the deed. Look at the executives, look at the kings, running from the wrath that the architect brings. The billionaires, the foreman, the general staff, fleeing to the bunkers to escape the math. They are screaming at the ceiling, they are praying to the steel. Collapse on us, fall on us, hide us from the real. Hide us from the face of the one on the throne. Hide us from the lamb who is calling the lone. The great day of his wrath has come. Who can stand? Who can stand? The Foundation is Audit Phase 2 pending. The seventh lock cracks, but the sirens don't sing. The architect stands by the heart of the ring. He reaches his hand to the main power feed and pulls the big breaker to finish the deed. The conveyors freeze, the monitors die, the sprawl goes pitch black, no place to hide. chairs, just the sound of the executives holding their breath. 30 minutes of silence before the death. He walks to the altar on Sublevel 5, where the whistleblower's blood kept the fire alive. He picks up the shovel, he scoops up the coal, the prayers of the crushed taking their toll. He walks to the intake, the main ventilation, and dumps the raw fire straight into the station. Fed the fire, drop the flame, the dead air shatters, he's calling the claim. Thunder in the ductwork, lightning in the vents, the 30-minute warning is finally spent. The grid boots back on, but it isn't their code. The architect's program has taken the load. 7 PA speakers mounted up high, 7 warning sirens preparing to cry.
Attention all remaining personnel. Evacuation protocol initiated. Siren 1 standing by. Siren 1 active. Asset reduction initiated. Siren 1 active. Asset.
The first horn blows through the warehouse bays. A third of the timber goes up in the blaze. The raw materials, the pallets of greed, scorched to the concrete, starving the need. It isn't a fire you can put out with foam. The architects burning the Syndicate's home. Syndicate's home. Siren 2 hits the shipping lanes. A third of the cargo drops out of the chains. The transport barges, the heavy freight lines derail and sink to the bottom confines. The water turns rust, the logistics are dead. The sprawl is bleeding from the black to the red. 33%, it's a calculated cut. The supply line sever and the vault slam shut. This isn't an accident, this is the math. Exactly 1/3 in the wake of his wrath. He's breaking your ledger, he's cutting the wire and saving the rest for the final fire.
Siren 3 hits the main water valve.
No filter can clean it, no chemical salve. They call the leak wormwood, it poisons the well. A third of the coolant goes straight into hell. The workers are choking, the faucets bleed black. There's no fresh water on the factory track.
Siren 4 drops.
The lightning grid down, a third of cages stripped from the town. The auxiliary power, the halogen glow, eaten by the shadows on the floor below. The ships are running blind in the belly of the beast. The 33% cut has been fully released.
A third of the wood. A third of the frame. A third of the water. A third of the light. Warning, major structural hazards. Remain evacuation. Protocol shifting to phase 3. Warning sector 9 quarantine. Breached. The Abaddon protocol is active. The fifth horn screams and the blast doors blow. A key drops down to the vault below. Thick black exhaust chokes out the floor like a furnace venting from a subterranean door. The smoke hits the ceiling, it blots out the light, and the swarm comes pouring out of the night. Iron plates, neural sting. Listen to the sound of the mechanical wing, like the roar of chariots rushing the line. The Abaddon protocol crossing the spine. They don't touch the copper. They don't touch the steel. They're hunting for the men who rejected the seal. The directive is coded, the parameters set. Do not kill the targets, just collect on the debt. 5 months of the shift, 5 months of the sting. The venom is a psychological, agonizing thing. The foremen are begging to permanently clock out, but the exits are sealed. There is no route. Death takes a vacation. The grave goes blind. They are trapped in the sprawl with the hive mind. Target acquired. No architect's seal. Detected. Administering protocol. Who is the king of the bottomless pit? The destroyer. The glitch in the Syndicate script. Apollyon. Abaddon. Leading the swarm. The audit has taken a physical form. Siren 5. Complete 2 terrors. Remain. Stand by for Siren 6. Warning, primary coolant reservoir breached, demolition unbound.
blast through the flooded bay. The Euphrates dam gives completely away, unbinding the four that were locked in the deep. The heavy demolition waking up from the sleep. Pistons firing, the armor is black. The architect ordered the final attack. 200 million, the mortar array, turning the night shift to blistering day. Fire, smoke, and the burning of slag, tearing the Syndicate down to the tag. There is nowhere to run from the sulfur and heat. The Audit is crushing the sprawl to the street.
The workers are wiped off the floor, but the board of directors is begging for more. They look at the fire, they look at the dead, and they double the quotas and stay in the red.
They won't drop their idols, they won't stop the theft. They worship the gold that they hold in their left, bleeding out on the concrete, choking on ash, still selling their souls for the Syndicate's cash.
They didn't repent of the murders. They didn't repent of the lies. They didn't repent of the sorcery. They just stared at the burning skies. Casualty rate at 33%. No surrender detected. Siren 6 complete. The second terror has passed. The third is coming quickly.
You are listening to the Architect's frequency. Do not adjust your terminal.
They bypass the guards, wearing heavy raw canvas, pulling the cards. 1,260 long shifts, broadcasting the audit, rejecting the gifts. They locked out the cargo, they halted the rain. They're bleeding the coolant, installing the train. Sending the security, cut the hard wire. They open their mouths and spit sonic fire. You can't shut them down, you can't mute the sound. The two transmitters are shaking the ground. Broadcast the judgment, broadcast the light, tearing the Syndicate out of the night. Two olive trees standing right by the switch, exposing the rot at the core of the glitch. But the timer runs out on the broadcast loop. The beast from Sector 9 sends the tactical troop. They zero the signal, they breach the steel doors and leave the transmitters dead on the floors. The foremen are laughing, the CEO cheers, sending each other the profits and beers. The static is over, the market is free, leaving their bodies for the cameras to see. Shift 1, dead air. Shift 2, dead air. Shift 3, dead air. Half a shift more. The signal rebooted. The bodies just moved. The breath of the architect finally proved. A voice from the ceiling says, "Come up to me." They rise through the smoke for the whole sprawl to see. 10%. in the ground.
Warning, critical structural failure. In Sector 10.
The second terror has passed. The third is imminent.
Attention all personnel. The Apex Director has returned to the floor. Absolute compliance is mandatory.
The red code bleeding through the basement floor. The ancient virus unlocking the door. He's just a shadow in the mainframe deep, but it gives the director the keys to the keep. The CEO took a bullet to the brain in the coop, but he walked out of the trauma ward shiny and new. Now the whole sprawl stares at the stitches and scars and worships the man who is running the yard. Step up to the scanner, hold out your hand. The new mandate is crossing the land. It's the company badge, it's the biometric scan, the absolute control of the working man. You wanna buy
Copper? You wanna buy bread? You take the director's mark on your hand or your head.
The head of security steps to the mic, calling out the workers who went on the strike. He isn't the boss, he's the false prophet, mouth forcing the worship from the north to the south.
If you don't take the chip, you are locked off the grid. We're tracking every single thing that you did.
No rations, no water, no shelter, no bed. You're starved on the concrete or shot in the head.
Calculate the number. Calculate the code. Calculate the weight of the biometric load. 666, the routing number of a man. The barcode of the damned.
Don't take the badge. Don't take the mark. Die in the light before you live in the dark.
Thank you for your compliance. Your account is now active. detected in the mainframe. All exits are now permanently sealed. The singing stops, and the floor goes dark. The architect moves to erase the mark. 7 heavy agents step out of the smoke. No more warnings. The ledger is broke.
Hand them the balls, hand them the wrath. Clear out the floor, step out of the path. The sanctuary fills with the blinding heat. No one can enter, no one retreats. The grace period ended, the clock is dead. The architects pouring the blood on their head. Smoke is clearing off the factory floor. The Syndicate is gone, they don't exist anymore. The rust is swept away, the concrete is ground. Not a single piece of the sprawl can be found. The old machine is dead, the ledger is burned. The architect is standing where the turbines turn. Look up at the sky, the clouds roll back. He isn't patching up the flaws on the track. He's wiping the tears from the workers' eyes and dropping the blueprint straight from the skies. The clean sight, the new foundation, the permanent end of the corporation. No more death, no more grief, no more pain. No more working in the acid rain. The gates are open and they never close shut. The architect is healing every single cut. Behold, he is making all things anew. There is no need for the sun or the light. The glory of the builder is killing the night. Look at the center where the mainframe stood. A river of life running crystal and good. And right on the banks the tree is alive, yielding the fruit so the nations survive. The leaves are for healing, the water is free. The permanent shift for eternity. No more curse, no more rust, no more grinding our bones to dust. We finally look him in the face, the Alpha, the Omega, the end of the race.